In 2007, Nokia controlled nearly 40% of the global mobile phone market, selling hundreds of millions of devices every year across Europe, Asia, and North America. Their phones were famous for reliability, long battery life, and near indestructible build quality, making Nokia the most trusted and dominant mobile brand in the world. By the mid-2000s, Nokia's supply chain, factories, and distribution network were so powerful that many analysts believed no competitor could realistically challenge them. Inside the company, executives felt confident their hardware leadership, engineering talent, and brand recognition would keep Nokia at the center of the mobile industry for decades. But while Nokia focused heavily on improving physical phone hardware, something revolutionary was quietly developing inside the technology ecosystem of Silicon Valley. On January 9, 2007, a technology presentation took place that would quietly begin the collapse of Nokia's dominance and redefine the future of mobile devices. During that presentation, Apple introduced the first iPhone, a touchscreen device without a physical keyboard, completely different from the phones dominating the market. Many analysts and engineers initially believed the device looked expensive and fragile, assuming traditional keypad phones like Nokia's would remain the industry standard. But what Nokia underestimated was that Apple wasn't just building another phone, it was quietly creating a new software platform for mobile computing. Instead of focusing only on hardware durability, Apple prioritized software experience, intuitive design, and a digital ecosystem that would soon transform the entire smartphone industry. For years, Nokia had dominated through hardware engineering, but Apple began winning customers with software simplicity, fluid touch interaction, and a completely new mobile experience. The real turning point arrived when Apple introduced the App Store, transforming smartphones from simple communication tools into powerful digital platforms filled with endless possibilities. Suddenly, phones could do far more than calls and messages, enabling navigation, music streaming, photography, gaming, and social media inside a single pocket device. This ecosystem approach created a new competitive battlefield where operating systems and developer communities mattered far more than hardware specifications alone. Unfortunately for Nokia, its Symbian operating system was outdated, complicated, and extremely difficult for developers to build modern smartphone applications on. Developers quickly shifted their attention toward Apple's growing ecosystem, where applications could reach millions of users almost instantly through the expanding App Store platform. Soon another powerful competitor entered the race when Google introduced Android, providing smartphone manufacturers an open operating system to compete with Apple globally. With Android spreading rapidly across dozens of manufacturers, the smartphone market transformed into a fierce battle between powerful software ecosystems. While competitors adapted quickly to this new reality, Nokia struggled internally with slow decision-making and disagreements about how to redesign its software strategy. As months passed, smartphone innovation accelerated rapidly, leaving Nokia increasingly behind in a market that now prioritized software ecosystems over hardware dominance. By the early 2000s, Nokia's once dominant market share began collapsing rapidly as millions of consumers switched to smartphones powered by iOS and Android ecosystems. Customers were no longer choosing phones based on durability alone. They wanted fast apps, powerful software, and seamless digital experiences integrated into everyday life. Inside Nokia headquarters, executives understood the crisis but struggled to redesign their software strategy quickly enough to compete with rapidly evolving smartphone platforms. In an attempt to survive the smartphone revolution, Nokia made a bold decision to partner with Microsoft and launch a completely new line of Windows-powered devices. But by that point, the smartphone ecosystem had already consolidated around Apple and Android, leaving Nokia's new platform struggling to attract developers and consumers. By 2012, Nokia's smartphone sales had fallen dramatically as Apple and Android devices dominated global markets, leaving the once unstoppable company struggling to regain relevance. As sales continued falling, Nokia's mobile division began losing billions of dollars, while competitors accelerated innovation and expanded their global smartphone ecosystems. In 2013, Nokia made the historic decision to sell its entire mobile phone division to Microsoft, ending an era that once defined global mobile communication. Just a few years earlier, Nokia had been the most powerful phone manufacturer on Earth, yet the smartphone revolution moved faster than the company could adapt. Nokia's story remains one of the most powerful lessons in technology history. Success can disappear quickly when companies underestimate innovation and fail to adapt.